Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I've got a message for Virgo this week. I have asked my guides and spirit to send a message through the cards that will be deeply meaningful and helpful for you this week. And if at any point during this video you'd like to comment or like, I encourage you to do so. And I really love and appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. And I encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because being in contact every week with the guidance and support from spirit really can help propel you forward on your journey. So they gave me very specific information the minute I drew these cards, but because we are trying to look at this from a spiritual perspective, I'll see if I can expand it out and make it relevant for everyone. We've got the Queen of Cups as the situation, but the Five of Swords as how you feel about it. And the minute I drew these two cards, they said this is a conflict with a sister. Now, a sister, even if you don't have a sister, the sister energy is someone who's like you. So this could be a friend, but it's someone who shares your similar DNA, but with someone with whom you are potentially having a rivalry with or can have some conflict with. So DNA doesn't have to be literal, but it's someone that is like you, is of similar ilk to you. It could even be really an enemy, because sometimes we make enemies out of people that are just like us, right? So anyway, conflict with a sister. The advice is really amazing. We've got the Ten of Cups, the Chariot rides into the Ten of Cups, and the sun lights your way. So this Five of Swords, which I didn't talk about, not only is it conflict with the sister, but it's an unwillingness to engage in direct conflict. So I'm thinking passive aggressive stuff is going on with you, or you're just being unwilling to face this person and really work through what's going on. But these cards are trying to encourage you so much. We have the card of sunlight and victory, the sun. So illuminate, shine the light on what's going on, because that moves you forward, Chariot, and it ends in the Ten of Cups, which is harmony, domestic harmony at home. I mean, this couldn't be more positive. And you see, not just domestic harmony, the two of them are bound around each other. They understand that they have a symbiotic relationship. It's mutually self-supporting. And this is a really important idea, both for the literal sister that we're talking about and the spiritual journey that we're talking about as well. So we're talking about coming to peace with all aspects of yourself. So this sister represents part of you that you're not really at home with, the part of you that you fight with, part of you that doesn't really go with you. And this talks about facing that down. So for some of you, that's not a literal sister that I'm talking about. This is a shadow. So this is facing, shining the light on that shadow. And because you're willing to do that, you're going to be victorious. It pushes you forward, and then you're more at peace and at home with yourself. I just love these two cards together because it's like assured victory. Victory, victory. If I had one of these, I would be like, yeah, you'll be victorious. But this one is like, you are assured of victory. There is no question that you will be victorious. You will absolutely make it. You're absolutely going to win. So all of this being afraid of the conflict, being afraid to go there, I understand that this energy that this other person has is pretty powerful. They're not a shrinking violet. There's a force to be reckoned with. I get that. But your Five of Swords isn't necessary. Running away from that conflict isn't necessary, because there's something bigger going on. Being willing to step up and talk to this person and address what bothers you or what isn't working with you is also a step in being truthful to yourself, about yourself, because whatever it is about them that you don't like is really a projection from you to you. So you're projecting something you don't like about yourself on that other person. And this is asking you to step into a space where you can reconcile that. So you can re-embrace that within yourself and you can accept it with the other person. So this is happening on multiple levels. The healing is happening from within, whether you're working with an external person or not, because you're seeing that part of yourself that you just don't like, that you hate, that you can't accept. And you're saying, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go into it and I'm going to try it. And it absolutely works. I almost don't have anything else to say because these cards are so positive and they're so supportive of you. And I love it ending in that 10 of Cups, the wholeness, the oneness, the completion. So this is about really embracing all of that part of yourself. There's no shadow part that you have to reject anymore. This is you embracing it and bringing it back together, all with the gift of this conflict. If this conflict wasn't there, you wouldn't be bringing this back together. So I don't have anything else to say because I just feel like these cards are speaking for themselves. They're so powerful, they're so positive, and they're just nudging you forward. It's like, how could you resist doing this? Either you're going to be in a limbo about this, with your kind of dancing back and forth and doing this passive aggressive thing with this person or with this side of yourself, you're avoiding it, or you just jump in there and it's like there's not even a struggle. I think that's why I'm so excited, because it just moves forward. It just happens naturally. It just happens effortlessly. And you come upon that place of togetherness and wholeness, and you feel emotionally complete for the first time because you've been willing to do this. And I hope that the passion is coming out because, like I said, the energy of these cards are just amazing to me. And I really want to encourage you to take this step because it's a big step forward and it's a strong step forward, and it's going to be such a positive result for you. It's such a good result. So if it means you're stepping out of your comfort zone, it's okay because it's totally going to be victorious. So that's it for the reading this week. If you're looking for something a little deeper, more individualized spiritual guidance on your path, or you just like a reading, I do have some space this week, trueguidancetarot.com, or you can check out my website in the description below. So I'll see you next week and have a good one.